Okay, so level one screen. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see what the physical movements that you do and how they affect your golf swing. Each individual one of these will affect your golf swing in one way or another. Now, whether you have to fix that or not, that's completely down to you. But what you're actually doing in your swing is determined by what you do in these tests. This is level one screen. Then what we can do is we can move them to the swing characteristics. So, say for instance, any of these things that you do in your swing and you want to stop doing them or you want to know why you do them, there's a correlation between these things that you do in your swing, these swings characteristics, and what you can physically do with your body. So if you're someone that comes over the top, but your right hip and you're right-handed and your right hip doesn't move and your right arm doesn't move and it's difficult to turn, coming over the top is pretty much what you've got to do. Then on top of that, we have your fitness and power stuff. Fitness and power screen. What we can do, we can work on all these tests. This will give us a power number and a ranking. We can work on your strength, your speed, and then we'll build a perfect plan that's specific for you. Everything's built on the mobility stability model. So basically, we want mobility and stability first, then we want strength, then we want speed and power. Someone that tries to be very, very powerful and tries to be very, very fast that doesn't have the strength will get injured. Someone that doesn't move correctly, if they start working on power and strength, they might have a worse effect on their golf swing. There's other people out there that say, I've seen things that people say, like, come and have a golf massage. Well, your swing is built on what your body can physically do. And there'll be certain things that you do in your body that generate power. If you loosen those up too much, you will lose power. So it's very, very specific. Be specific to your screen. Anything you've got that you want to be more pain free and be more powerful, it should be built around what your body can do, what your swing currently does, and what your power numbers say. This whole thing will then set it up from there. A lot of the injuries that golfers suffer with are actually brought on by bad swing mechanics, not necessarily as though they're doing something wrong, but their body allows them to move a certain way, which causes the swing to move a certain way, which causes their body to get injured. But here's the thing as well. Look, this is comes from the Tyler Performance Institute. The six most common mechanisms of injury: poor body mechanics, poor swing biomechanics, excessive practice, overuse. Normally, you'll find that with the better player, the player that's actually playing for a living. No regular customized exercise program. So you build an exercise program not only that makes you more powerful, but allows you to carry on playing the game as you get older. Things get tight, things get weak. And if you aren't actively trying to work on your body, your swing will deteriorate. We know from the numbers. Poor nutrition and improper club fitting obviously makes sense. So these are some of the most common lower back injury inducing mechanics. So things that you physically do in your swing that are causing your lower back pain. Reverse spine, obviously, when you point towards the target on the top of your backswing. S posture, the way you set up your posture, which we test. Excessive spine rotation. So you over rotate with your lower back. Early extension, which is very, very common, moving your hips closer to the ball on a downswing or the backswing, but mainly on a downswing as far as an injury concerned. Hanging back and restricted right leg follow through, which makes sense. Now, shoulder injuries is another one. This could be, it's got here like steep swing plane, fat divots, casting, trail forearm rotation, excessive pronation in the backswing, limited follow through. These can cause pain in your shoulder. So the way you're swinging a club is causing the pain in your shoulder. This is what we want to do. We want to screen. We want to assess your body. We want to look at, compare it to your swing and what you're trying to do. Test your power, make you more powerful. The whole point of Unbreakable Golfers is about giving you pain-free power. Screening, treatment, corrective exercise, power exercise, and get yourself the best results that you can get. So first up, you get your level one screen, and then what you will do with this is you will see you get a golf fitness handicap, and this will dictate to us what you're doing in your golf swing. So if you pass these screens, it will show you that anything that you're doing in your golf swing that you don't want to do is not caused by your body. If you're fouling these screens, then it's a huge pointer to the fact that the reason why you can't do what you're trying to do in your swing is caused by what you're doing in your body. So if you look at a golfer, say for instance, golfer, he's fouling a lot of pelvic tilt, pelvic rotation. A lot of these things are affecting his golf swing. Yeah, so limited toe touch. This gives him a golf fitness handicap of 27. And then when we look at the power, from this, we're seeing what he's doing in his golf swing is affected by what he's doing in his body. What he's doing in his body is affected by his golf swing. So this is his golf swing. He's early extending. He's coming over the top. He's got reverse spine. He's casting and scooping. And if you look at his results, when you look at your screen, you can see that yellow is something we can work on, but red is a direct cause to his golf swing. If we look at the body swing connection, him losing his posture, 98%, 98%, 96%, the issues that he's having in his golf swing is caused by what he's fouling in his body. If you want to take your golf to the next level, understand what your body does, how it affects your golf swing, how your golf swing is affecting your body, what power you've got, and then from there, build a plan and get the best results possible. Click the link below, fill out a form, and then come and see us, get your golf performance moving to levels that you have never seen before. Good luck.